Hello, this is your December edition of the Cannon County Chamber Connection, and we're glad you're watching, and we hope you continue to watch because we have some special things today. My name is Carolyn Motley, and I'm the coordinator for the Cannon County Chamber of Commerce, and my co-host is Sue Conley, and she is the CEO for Stones River and DeKalb County Hospital. And how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
You look very festive.
I'm very festive, yes.
Did you do that?
No, actually I didn't. I don't remember where I got it. It may have been here or someplace at the bazaar or something.
Well, I like it, and you look good in it.
Thank you.
So
I just thought a little pizzazz.
Well, yes,
you said you were going to wear a Santa hat, so I...
Oh, well, I just changed my mind.
Okay.
I went down and tried that on last night, and I thought, well, you look like a Fruit Loop in this, and I'm not wearing it. So.
Well, I'm sure I'm Fruit Loopy as well, but it is what it is.
Really, it looks very cute on you. It does.
Well, thanks. Thanks, Ma.
Thank you. You could have went up this whole show and not sitting.
Well, that's not that you're my mother. It's just that, you know, your mother always gimes you compliments. Is
Yes,
what
they
it meant.
do. Yes, no, mine. No, she'd tell you.
Oh.
However it was.
Oh, my mother's full of baloney.
We have someone else here with us today, and you've seen her before. This is our little orphan girl that works here at the Art Center, and
Little orphan girl.
yes.
I don't even know what that means.
She is so pretty, y'all. And I mean, it's not makeup. She is genuine, the real thing. And she works at the front desk at the Art Center and does a lot of other things. Brittney Goodwin. And of course, she's going to tell us we're winding down for 2014.
Yep.
That's hard for me to even imagine that. But you've got some things that we still have this month, but going into the next year,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. So we've got our last show of 2014, which is our holiday and dinner show. So we have the Honky Tonk Angels Holiday Spectacular. It's a really fun musical comedy. It's a lot of musical review type stuff with Motown Christmas and Comedy Christmas, all sorts of different songs. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I like all that.
It's an all-female cast, 4 really talented girls. And that show's going to run December 5th, 6th, and 7th, and the 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Now the Sundays are matinees, right?
Yes, the Sundays are matinees, and then the Friday and Saturday is a 7:30 show. So we do the dinner an hour ahead of time, and then the show, and it's only $30. And I spoke with Aaron in the Blue Porch, and they're going to do a turkey pot roast and ham with garlic mashed potatoes and chocolate chip bread pudding and just all sorts
Yummy.
of really festive, delicious food. So for $30, it's a really great deal for the dinner and the show.
And the food
It
is always good at the Blue Porch.
Oh, yes.
It is.
It is. It's very good.
It's very good. And the shows are always good.
Amen, sister.
I haven't
be a
went
lot
to
of fun.
one that I walked out of there and said, "Oh, that was awful."
That's good to know. After that ends, we've actually got auditions coming up, and that's for The Jungle Book. Mary Wilson, who works here at the Art Center, is going to be directing that, and she's auditioning for all ages. So all types, all shapes, all ages, and it's not a musical, so you don't have to be able to sing.
Oh, it isn't?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
So
okay.
just anyone that wants to come and try their hand at some acting, and there's going to be some dancing involved as well. So just anybody come out and try out for that. Those auditions are the 14th and 15th of December, and the show is going to run in February.
That's good
is.
because that's kind of leading into the jungle effect, because you also have Tarzan coming up.
Yes, we have our 2015 season tickets, which were just recently announced. We've got $60 for all 6 of the shows, which is a really great deal.
It is.
And they're all really big blockbusters, and they're all shows that we have never done here before,
Great.
which is really cool. We've got Tarzan, which is the Disney musical version of Tarzan, coming up in March, followed by Southern Fried Nuptials in May, which if you saw Southern Fried Funeral, which I had the opportunity to be in, it was a hilarious,
It was
really fun show. So
hilarious.
this is like a sequel to it, but it stands alone. So if you haven't seen the first one, you're still going to really enjoy the Nuptials
Good.
show. In July, our big summer blockbuster is going to be Bring It On, the musical.
Wow.
I don't know if you've seen that movie that came out in the 90s that was Bring It On, a lot of fun cheerleading stuff, but this is kind of a whole new twist they put on it. Great for all ages, a really fun show. Then coming up in August, we have Ghosts, the musical.
Oh.
Kind of sticking with that movie theme a little bit, but if you enjoyed the movie Ghosts, you will love the musical. The music it's just incredible. You can't help but cry. So we'll probably sell tissues at that one too. And then in October, we'll have 12 Angry Men. just a classic show. And then in November, Mary Poppins.
Oh,
so that's going to be a
that's
big
very
show to
good.
close out our
Yeah.
season. Yeah, so we're really excited about all these new shows. And again, it's only $60, and that gets you all the shows for the whole year.
Now, in between all of these, there will be special musical,
There will be, yes. We've got some concerts that will be throughout the year. We haven't announced those yet, so I don't know
Right.
specifics on those, but we'll have that information soon. And there's also some school shows that'll take place. So after Jungle Book in February, we will have Schoolhouse Rock, which comes up in May, and
Oh,
we'll be
fun.
doing the school performances of that as well as a few public performances.
and I want to tell you, they just had, what was the one, Willy Wonka? We had kids here, 400 a day there for 3 days
Oh,
out of
over
the
that, we
week?
had almost 500 kids a day.
A
yeah.
day that came and went, and very calmly. I was always amazed at how they get them in here, get them seated, go through the show, they come back out, use the bathroom, they're out
And
on
they
the
go,
bus
yeah.
and they're gone, and here comes another group. And
Wow.
I don't know who's responsible for all of that organization.
Scarlett
but it
helps
goes
organize
really
all of that.
well.
We have
doesn't
about
it?
7,000 kids that'll come through the building each
Wow.
year to see the
Wow.
school shows, and they always really enjoy them. It's just so much fun just to watch them and see. A lot of times it's their first experience in the theater.
They've never seen a
That's
live
so nice. That's
It's
so, it's
really,
really
really good
important.
for them,
It's really
for sure.
important.
show. And
Kids-
now, is that Jungle Book is also?
Yes, Jungle
that's
Book
one
will
of-
also be in the school matinee series.
Good.
But there'll be 2 performances where it will be open to the public.
Typically on a Saturday, and I don't know, let's see. Oh, on February 14th and February 21st will be those Saturday public performances of that.
Right.
Good.
And so that will be adults, because adults like them too.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
They do.
Yeah.
They do a good job, and they decorate the studio, the theater part of it. I'm anxious to see what they do for Jungle Book and Tarzan.
Yeah.
And maybe Mary Poppins. I want to see how she. I want to see how that works.
Oh, that's going to be
But
great.
that's a good lineup. It really
Yeah,
is.
we are very excited. So don't forget about our last show this year, the Honky Tonk Angels Holiday Spectacular, and then moving into next year. And these season tickets make really great Christmas
Oh, they
gifts.
do.
We sell the gift certificates here, so you can come in, call, we'll mail them to you, or you can come pick them up, wrap them up, and it's just a really nice gift.
That's for a
affordable price.
year. I mean, that's
wonderful.
something that gives all year.
Yeah.
Yes,
right
absolutely.
there. I will mention that we just finished this last Saturday, the Craft Bazaar. Great turnout for that. Lots of people came. We have lots of artisans, local artisans, and I want to mention that our gift shop, the gift shop for the Art Center, is open when the Art Center is open. So if you missed the craft show, a lot of the people that showed their crafts in the craft show have things in the gift center, so you can come in any day and shop because it's all there, and a lot of people do. And of course, the Blue Porch is open. A lot of people come there for lunch. So we're just real proud of the Art Center and all that it gives to Cannon County and the people in Cannon County and around Cannon County. And we're also real proud of our artisans. So
That's right.
And the week of Christmas will be open that Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
Typically, we're closed on Mondays, but for any last-minute shoppers that need to come in, get season tickets, visit the gift shop, we'll be here from 10 to 4 on that Monday and Tuesday, right before Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
that's
great. This is a wonderful place.
It really is. I
It's
love
very
working
fun. So thank you, Brittany.
very proud of it.
Thank you.
Brittany, as always,
Thank you.
you do as well as you are pretty. So that's
Oh, I do what I can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's just one of the things
I
that
know.
goes on all
It's
the
crazy
time. Something
around here.
all It is.
I know.
We have something on any given week, probably more than one thing.
I know. It's hard to keep up with everything.
It is.
It really is. There's so
I had
much.
someone call and tell me they would like to make a ruling where they just, we're only allowed to have one thing on a weekend. And I thought, well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, that is it. And who's going to enforce that? You
Nobody. No one.
Hey, how are you?
I think they
Very
wanted
well.
to go to more than what.
What? Yeah.
We could do.
I know.
We have a new chamber member
Welcome.
Thank
that
you.
has just recently joined, and they are going into a new venture. I believe this is new for y'all, right?
It is new. Yes.
We have Paul and Gayle Morgan with us today, and you have opened up the Rustic Elegance Event Center. And I think you can't have enough event centers. I do believe
I
We want to
know.
make more things happen in Cannon County.
Well, all right, that works too.
So
but-
where is this located, and give me some information on that, because that's right down the road from the hospital. So I was
is, yes.
very curious about that. I haven't been by yet.
It's about 2 miles from
Okay.
the hospital, so
Okay.
not very far at all.
Okay.
And it's located 2 miles on the left as you're going at the base of the mountain, headed up.
Okay.
So it's by the waterfall.
Okay,
So you're
perfect. I
probably
know where
very
that is.
familiar
Yes,
with that.
yes. So, and then how big a space is that?
The actual location of the building is 2,500 square feet inside.
Okay.
And a 1,200 square foot covered porch as
Nice.
well. So it has a bridge going up to it with a creek underneath, and we're creating lighting and all kinds of activity around there and making it really nice for
Wow.
everybody.
Wow.
So it,
It's set on a 26-acre farm,
Okay.
so there's plenty of space to roam and pictures, settings available all over the farm, so we're working towards that
And you
as well.
are going to be on our tour of homes
That's
for
correct.
the
That's right.
Lions
The
Club, and
building.
that will be Saturday.
Wow.
Saturday from 4 to 8. Absolutely.
Right.
Well, good, good. That's exciting. That's exciting. So what kind of events, any kind of business things,
Yeah.
weddings?
All sorts of events we would like to happen there. We've weddings, receptions. We've got round tables and chairs for seating of 6 or 8 people.
Okay.
We can seat anywhere between 50 to 100 on the base or ground level, and then there's a balcony inside that seats another 50. So total of about 150 seating.
Wow.
At the max. And then we've got a lot of outside with a covered porch, a lot of outside area as well to mill around and walk up to the falls and just enjoy the whole scenery.
And catering?
Yes, yep. We've got, referrals, opportunities for local people to do catering in the building.
Good.
And nice area for them to, kitchenette type thing, so that they can do a little food prep and everything and prepare for the different events. But weddings, receptions, showers, family reunions,
Business parties.
meetings.
Right,
We
well,
have-
I was going to say, I get a lot of calls for people that want to have business, either dinners or just have seminars or that type
We
of
have a
thing that are
media center.
looking
We're
for.
set up for PowerPoint with projector
Good,
or large screen TV, either one. We're wired for music and sound if needed, so we can kind of cater to most anything that's needed.
Right.
Some people that we've been talking to, they've mentioned like family reunions
Yeah,
as well,
right,
which would
yeah.
be perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
So anywhere for people in Cannon County and or around Cannon County.
Yeah.
Try to draw people in to
Well,
come
right,
into the
we
area.
get calls from Murfreesboro for people that want to come here.
Well, once
and
you
meet
come
for
here,
different
it's so
things.
pretty. It's a beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful
It
around
is.
here. So, how did you get into this business?
Well, over the course of our married life, we've done many organizational and events and, between food and just activities and all kinds of fun things. We've just enjoyed doing that together. That's something that we can do together.
Uh-huh.
So it's something that we've enjoyed doing over the years. And there was this building on the property that we bought, and we thought, what can we make the best use out of it for? And we wanted to get to meet more people and create something that would be a good activity for everybody to enjoy.
So you do well working together.
We do. We've always liked to serve people, and that's what we want the building with keeping our prices reasonable. We just want to be able to serve the community first, Cannon County first, and if folks from outside Cannon County want to come in, that's fine too.
How long
More than
have you
welcome.
lived here?
We've lived in Tennessee for 20 years.
Right,
Between
but in
Manchester and
Woodbury is-
Murfreesboro, we've been here
Right.
for 4 months.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I've done work all over the county. I own a heating and air conditioning business as well.
Okay.
So I've done work for multiple people here in Cannon County.
Right.
So, over the years.
Well,
So
I'd
this
say
is kind
that
of my
probably
stomping
keeps you
grounds.
busy.
This is my stone. But we live for the extreme in that kind of business.
Oh, okay.
That's a true.
I'll
That's true.
bet you it is
Hot or
extreme.
extremely cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I hope that you get out of this what you anticipate. I mean, as far as for the fulfillment as well as monetary, because you do have competition,
Right.
so. But I think there's, like I say, I think you can't have enough meeting rooms. I
Well,
really don't.
Yeah, and it's a different type of competition.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can serve different functions than other venues, and I think that's exciting.
The scene is different than
Yeah.
anything. very close here. We've got that natural waterfall, goes into a pond, over a dam, into creek, all the way across the property. Very rustic setting. So the actual scenery is just
It's
absolutely
beautiful out
yes,
there.
beautiful.
I've been there before.
So,
I
yeah,
have.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fabulous. So we're enjoying just kind of building that up and making that better and prettier for people to enjoy.
Good. That sounds really exciting. That sounds great. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank
I hope
you.
everything works out
Thank you
well.
very
So
much.
that's fun.
Appreciate it.
That's
Thank
fun. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, like I say, the Chamber's proud to have you too, and we'll be having our annual banquet, which is going to be a combination of a banquet and a mixer too. So we're looking forward to you coming to that and getting to know your neighbors, and
I think that's January
they'll get
22nd.
to know you. It is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Great.
Yeah. So
We'll look forward to that too.
And I'll be getting in touch with you about that. So.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you. Good luck.
We've had a really good year for people
Coming to.
that have joined the chamber. We
Yes, I
really
know.
have.
I know.
We've had a,
Yeah, you do a great job, Carolyn, and the whole
well,
board
I
is.
don't know that it's just me. I think that it's, if you, our marketing strategies have helped a lot.
They really have.
People know that you're trying to bring people in. You know, tourism is going to be
Yeah.
one of our biggest industries before long. It
Well, if you
is.
look downtown at the Christmas event that they had downtown, you couldn't even find a parking space.
No, it was great.
It was great.
It was
great. Everything, and the circus. I was out of town for the circus, but I heard it was fabulous.
The circus was one of the best shows I've ever seen. I mean, bar none, but it was, the weather was so bad.
I know,
and I had
I
to
know.
move it at the last minute, and it was bigger than I anticipated. You know, when they send you a footprint and there's one whole page that
It's the elephant.
and that refers to what to do with the elephant poop, I think, oh, this is bigger than what I had anticipated.
Yeah.
But it all worked out okay, and I would have them back. I said the first of that week, because it rained all week,
I
they
know it
couldn't
did.
put up the tent or anything, and I said, I will never do this again, never. But then, after it was all said and done, and everybody that went to it said that was the best performance they had ever gone to.
Wow.
And I thought, well, you know what? The weather can't always be like
That's
this.
right,
I
that's
thought
right.
I may try this again, you know,
Yeah.
because that was the one hindrance, was the fact I'd never done it before and I didn't really know what I was doing. Luckily, they did. And but it was a great show. It really was.
Well, good,
So
good.
would
I hate that I
do
missed
that
it.
again.
I hate that I missed
would.
it. Well, we have some other folks that just joined us.
Well, when we get to talking about the Art Center and the many artisans that live in Cannon County or in close surrounding, like DeKalb, there's tons of them. And these are two that do something that I love.
Me
and,
too.
You know, you have certain things that you like, and we have some on display here. We have Linda and Ron Lewis with us, and they do the carving of all of these little unique people. A lot of interest, a lot of people that come in the gift shop. They always stop there. They always look at those, you know. And I told them they were here for the craft show, and I told them, I says, you know, they do a lot of animals, dogs and things, and I says, all you have to do is paint something orange on it, and it sells immediately. Put an orange scarf on it, put a orange
that's
bow
very
in its
true.
hair or something.
That's very
and
true.
it will sell, you know, it really does. But we do have Linda and Ron, and I think this is amazing that I talked to them a little bit at the craft show, and they told me, I mean, the detail on these, and I love this little piece here.
I do too. I do too.
I mean, they've
I
got
love this
every
one too.
wrinkle, everything. This is great. It
Well, I'm
really
just
is.
fascinated that they haven't been doing this long. So tell us a little bit how long you've been carving.
I've been carving for 3 years,
Wow.
and Ron's been carving for 2 years.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, I would have figured it would have been longer than
Me
that.
too. Me
The
too.
instructors say I've got a talent.
Well,
So,
it's
you know,
quite
God's-
evident. Yeah.
God's given that to me, and I try to use it. I enjoy seeing people come up, and if they get a smile on their face when they see the work, I've got my reward.
So you take a piece of wood, and what kind of wood do you use? Remind me again.
We use northern basswood.
And where do you get that? Do you order that online?
From Wisconsin.
From Wisconsin. That's okay. And then you have a pattern. How does that? I have to know everything. So tell me how you do this.
Some of this is from a pattern. Some's what's from a rough out, where it's kind of roughed out, where you can kind of see where stuff is.
Okay.
The nativity is from a book where it just tells you how to do it.
Okay.
And some of it we just draw up and do on our own. And you can change what you want as you carve.
And the three-dimensional aspect of it, so it's not just a two-dimensional. It's that to me is the most unique, and the detail in the leaf, in the tree, and like Carolyn said, the faces,
The eyebrows, the eyelashes.
I know. And then you paint them all.
Yes.
You paint them all yourselves.
And as you carve, you want to look for places that will give you more shadow, and that gives you more detail, so you can see your shadow coming in under the hair, under the arms.
Okay. Okay, that's just fascinating to me. I just think that's
2
beautiful.
years, I'd be lucky if it even resembled anything
I
after
know.
2 years.
I know.
It'd just be a smaller piece of wood if I was doing it. It'd start out with one size
That's not
and it
always
just.
easy to do either.
I bet it's not. And so then, Ron, after you watched Linda do this, you just decided you'd get into it too, and
Actually, no.
okay, okay,
She was going to a wood carving seminar up in Lebanon. It's a week-long,
Okay.
5-day thing. The first time she went, she drove back and forth, which at night I didn't like the idea.
Sure.
So the second time she went, I said, I'll go with you. And I just sat over in the corner, minding my own business, I wasn't really interested in wood carving. I have too many other hobbies to deal with. And there was a couple of the guys there that decided that I need to wood carve. And they kept pestering me and pestering me and pestering me. And I said, okay, I'll try it. Well, it was kind of fun. And so I picked up a couple knives there, and the next go around, let's see, on that one I got to sit in one class.
Yes.
And it was interesting because artistically, I ain't there. Okay. I can do mechanical, straight line, no problem, but the artistic stuff was like, it's not there. And one of the instructors there was probably certifiable. I mean, he could be in a straitjacket. He's a nut, but we love him to death. And he explained, you don't have to be. If you do this for a nose, that for eyes, this for a mouth, and get them somewhere in the location, it works out. And it actually does. And the more you do it, the more refined things get.
So you're doing it more where Linda approaches it as art, you approach it as an engineering or mathematical formula
Pretty
type of
much.
deal?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, this person's got 2 eyes and 1 nose.
Yeah.
Usually 2 eyes.
Two eyes,
Sometimes
yeah.
I only get one.
Yeah. Well, I just can't get over the detail on these,
I
and the
can't either.
suspenders in the back, and the button, and this hair, and then I just
The tongue.
and the tongue. Yeah, I hadn't turned around that far. I just think that is unbelievably.
It's amazing what just a little nick with a knife
Yeah.
can do. And the interesting part of it is you can't do 2 the same.
Yeah.
It physically, if you had the ability to carve 2 exactly the same, the wood wouldn't allow you to do it.
I see.
So each one is different regardless of whether you want it to be or not.
Yeah.
And that's where the fun comes in, is because those differences, you can end up with some really unique looking expressions out
Yeah, yeah. So do you find like it's like almost like Michelangelo? He just had to get was out of the marble, and so that you do that with that. You have a vision when you get that piece of wood.
Yes.
What you're going to do.
Yes.
She does. I don't know if he does.
Well, but he's got his method, his formula that works.
of it. It's pretty much
Yeah, that's
I
right.
call it hacking.
Okay.
I've got a knife that is, it's ridiculous, but it hacks away a lot of wood real fast. So you get rid of what you know you don't want, and then you have to start going to different knives to get down to what you do want.
Sure.
Right.
And it's interesting, it really is.
I designed a piece where you draw it up. And then I had this idea, somebody came in with a t-shirt that said Chicken Whisperer, and it just tickled my funny bone. And it took me 11 months to come up with the idea I would do with it. And I finally did it, and it was a farmer standing there with a big glove on like the falconers do.
Yeah.
And then a chicken sitting on there with the little feathers coming out, and then he was holding a golden egg. And I carved that up, and we went to Townsend, Tennessee, near in the Smoky Mountains, and I entered the first competition that we went into and won Best of Novice there.
Wow.
All right.
So when you compare your ones you started out with and the ones that you're doing now, like, is that just amazing how far you've come, or were you pretty darn good to start out with, Linda?
Well,
Pretty darn good to start out with? Ron, you can tell me because she's not going to brag on it.
I can see
She
improvement.
started out, the first carving she did, the instructor that designed that carving complimented her because her carving was better than his.
Wow.
But she's getting better. There are certain aspects of it that she had a real hard time with.
Yeah.
Noses was one of her downfalls.
Yeah.
I mean, she couldn't cut a nose for nothing. And she's gotten very good at it now. So she's improving. I improved for a while, now I'm pretty much straight line.
You're improving.
You've reached your peak, right?
Well, that is fascinating. I think those are just beautiful.
But it all started out from a trip to a wood supply place over in Franklin. I went there for some parts. She was just wandering around, and there was a couple there that was doing wood carving. Well, she got drawn to it. And she was watching and watching. The lady said, "Do you want to try it?" She said, "Oh, I don't want to mess it up." "You ain't going to mess it up, try it." And the next thing I knew, I got tapped on the shoulder. "Honey," "Yes, could I get a couple knives and some wood in the magazine?" And I went, "Yeah, knock yourself out, you know." And it was, what, a couple weeks?
Yes.
It was a couple weeks before this seminar thing up in Lebanon, and also right before her birthday. Well, she contacted him. She found out she could go to this class, and I thought to myself, she can't go with just 2 knives. So I went back, and since it was her birthday,
Gotta have a
I mean,
load.
I loaded her up with stuff.
All right.
She got there and found out the first thing she had to do was sharpen her tools, which I had spent 2 days sharpening, I thought, and then I found out what sharpening really is. The tools that we use, the way most of the instructors classify it, a sharp kitchen knife or a pocket knife will give you a Band-Aid cut. The tools that we use give you, go to the emergency room and get stitches cuts.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so sharp. It's to the point now when I go to use an X-Acto blade on some of the other stuff I do, the first thing I do is take it over and sharpen it. Because I can make an X-Acto blade sharper than the way they send them.
I feel that way when I peel potatoes.
There you go.
I need a knife that's sharp is what I need.
Well, bring them over. Believe me, I can
Oh, I
sharpen
think
them
you
up.
could. I don't want to cut my finger.
So how long have you guys lived in Woodbury or in Cannon County?
We've been in Cannon County about 31 years.
31 years. 31 years. I see that you're a Vietnam veteran.
Yep.
As well. Well, thank you so much for your service. Thank you. Yeah. So where are you guys originally from?
From Indiana.
Indiana.
And we moved down to Columbia for about 7 years and then moved up here. So I've been here over half my life.
Half your life. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got transferred to Columbia for 2 weeks, they told me, which ended up 7 years. And during that 7-year period, the longest period I knew that we were going to be there was 3 months. So this was right after we got married. It was kind of a hectic time for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But we ended up getting a house over there, sold our house up in Indiana. And then about that time, they decided, okay, it's time to come back to Indiana. And I went, let's see, Indiana, snow, ice, Tennessee, not
Tornadoes.
that much.
Yeah.
Bye. And I moved to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Got a job in Columbia for a while, about 3 years. And then went to the Nissan Corporation, was there over 20.
Wow.
And now I'm retired.
And now you're an artisan.
Yeah.
An artist, yes.
I don't know.
Well, I knew you weren't from Tennessee because you don't speak Tennessean, so I was just kind of curious.
Well, the people up north say we're we're Southern.
I know.
We don't speak up that way.
I know.
So it's like we're from nowhere.
I know.
Yeah, I hear that when I go to Colorado too.
Do
That's
you?
where I was from, and they all go, well, you got that Southern accent. And I thought, well, I don't notice that
Yeah,
Southern accent when I say things. You know, I don't notice it, but they
Yep.
do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know when I went back to New York to see my cousins, I said, okay, y'all get in y'all. You know, I said, okay, oh, you guys, get in there, you know, so.
And now it doesn't bother me to say holler.
Holler.
When I first moved down here, that just wouldn't come out that they live over there in the holler.
Well, I didn't know
You
what
know?
that was either, because we were looking at houses and they said it's in the holler. I said, it's in the holler. That just made me laugh too, so.
Our first house over by Gazaway was definitely
In a holler, I bet it
I mean,
was.
we only got direct sunlight from about 10 to 2.
Oh, yeah.
You
Because
were in a
there was a
holler.
hill in front of us, a hill behind us, a hill on both ends. I mean, it was like,
You said hole, that wasn't
we was
holler.
in a hole, that's what we was.
Well, these are just beautiful. So people can buy these. They can buy these at the Art Center
And the gift shop.
and the gift shop. Okay.
And he goes to many, he was at the craft fair, and I'm sure you set up at other craft fairs, because you've mentioned going to
Actually, we just
Townsend and
started
everything.
doing this.
Did ya?
And we really didn't expect anything, you know, people would be interested in it.
Right.
And we brought a few here to the art center, and Neil called, what was it, a week later, we got a problem. I went, uh-oh, you know, what's the matter? We're out of carvings, we need more.
Well, that was true.
But-
He was right, because
Yeah,
I'm
it
out
was-
there where I
He see
see
them,
what,
yeah.
you know, I'm right off of the gift shop,
Yeah.
and big interest. But like I say, the first thing to go, I believe, was that little black dog with that
Yes.
UT scarf on.
Yep.
And I thought, put something orange on it, it'll sell, I'm telling you.
What if people can people special order if they like something, or say I want a Christmas tree, or I want a black dog, or
I'm learning I like caricature. If they want something cute in caricature, I can feel good about it.
Okay.
If they want something realistic, that's just not my thing.
oh yeah,
I
well,
like to have a little play in there.
sure, yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
love the snowmen.
And what we
Yeah, little
normally do
snowmen
is if
wrapped.
I did see
somebody's
those in the-
interested in something, she'll try to carve it up.
Yeah.
And then if they like it, they can buy it. If they don't, that's okay.
Yeah. Somebody else, yeah, because
Somebody else will get it.
Yeah, they're
Somebody
beautiful.
will.
They're
They will.
beautiful.
Well, I'm so glad you came on the show, I do, and I'm so proud of the artisans in our area.
Thank you for having us.
Well, that's
you.
quite all right, and I
And
look
thank you for
forward
all the
to.
work for the art craft fair, because that was awesome.
That was
Well, it
nice.
was good,
It was
wasn't
very
it?
good.
And I
It
can't
was.
take credit for that, I will tell you that.
Well, Neil does a
I'd
fabulous
like
job
to,
here.
but yes,
Neil
he
is
does.
awesome.
Whoever
I
did it
can't.
did real
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Neil is
they
pretty
do.
awesome.
I think it takes a village. You know, there's a lot of people
Yep.
at the Art Center behind the scenes that do a lot of work that probably don't get the credit that they deserve.
Yeah.
But yes, Neil does do a great job with the Art Center.
really
He
does.
does. And I would like to say I did all of that, but I didn't. I was just the greeter for 4 hours, and that was it. But
Well,
we
thank you
thank
very
you
much for
for
having
both
Thank
being
you.
here, and
Thank
we may do this again.
Yeah, good
There you
luck.
go.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
They're
Thank
beautiful.
you. You know, this is the Christmas season, and of course, children, it's the fun part of Christmas is all about children, isn't it, Kinley? Isn't it? Do you want to tell me your names? What is your name?
Kinley Fisher.
Kinley?
Kinley Fisher, right. And what's your name?
Noah William Lawrence.
Noah. This is Noah.
Lawrence. And who's on the end there? Oliver, are you with us?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's with my family too.
Is he?
And my name is Noah
He lives
William
with you.
Lawrence.
Oliver, don't run off, honey.
Noah William Lawrence?
Yes.
That's a beautiful name.
Oops.
Is that? Do you think that your name would be on the naughty or the nice list for Santa?
I was thinking if I would be on the good list.
On the good list, I think so too. I can tell.
Let's talk a little bit about Santa, because where do you think Santa lives?
At the North Pole.
Yes, he does. He does live at the North Pole. And have you ever seen him on Christmas Eve?
Yes.
You have. How did you
have.
do that?
You have two? Have you ever seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus?
No.
Okay, good. Good.
Not even one time? Not even one time? Well, how did he
Not
get in your house?
anytime.
Not anytime.
No. I have some doors my dad didn't get.
Oh, you have doors that he can come in, huh? He doesn't come down the chimney?
Does Santa come down your chimney?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't think he knows what a chimney is.
He always, when I wake up, I do know. So sometimes when it's not Christmas and I try to open presents.
Oh, no,
Oh,
before
my
he gets there?
Noah William Lawrence, how could you do such a thing? Opening presents before Christmas, that's Santa. Are you on the good or the naughty list, Kinley?
Good.
Are you on the good list too? I'm so happy. I am so happy you're on the good list.
You know, do you set out cookies for him? Do you? And milk? Does he ever eat them?
Yes.
Do you put out cookies and milk for Santa?
Sometimes.
Or do you put cheese like that commercial?
Some.
Sometimes.
If I was coming down, I'd want you to put cheese and crackers
I
in.
only do just cookies and milk and stuff.
Cookies and milk and stuff?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I think that with this season, and this is a fun thing, isn't it?
Yes.
You have fun at Christmas, don't you?
Yes. I do.
You do. What all do you do?
Yeah, I do. Open up presents.
Open
oh,
up. And do you have lots of good food?
What would you ask Santa
Yeah,
if you
every
could
time.
see him?
I love to open presents.
Who is
Oh
that?
my goodness, who is coming through the door?
Is that Santa?
Oh my goodness.
You didn't expect to see him, did you?
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
oh Santa, we're so happy
We're
you're
so
here.
glad that you came.
Hey there.
You know,
Good to see
This
you.
is
you know
this is
Kinley.
Kinley. I think you do know
Good
Kinley.
to
and you
see
know,
you.
and you know Noah.
And here is
It-
Oliver when he decides to join us.
Hey, buddy. How are you? Give me 5. All right, good boy. Are you all ready for Christmas?
I want to sit right here.
You want to sit right here? Okay, I don't blame you. So, do you want to tell Santa what you want for Christmas? Have you already told Santa that?
I only want counter trapping.
You want what, honey?
Counter trapping? Counter trapping.
Oh.
All right. That
See,
sounds like
thanks.
fun.
I don't know what all that is. I guess even though I'm a grandma, I don't know all these good toys.
Will you share that with Daddy?
Did you tell Daddy that's what you wanted? Or are you going to share your toys with
You
Daddy?
gonna share your toys with Daddy?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you have to.
I hear my toy.
How about
You
you?
share your toys
What
with
do you want
everybody?
for
That's why you're on the good list, Noah.
Kinley?
A frozen blanket.
A
Okay.
frozen what?
Oh,
Frozen blanket.
a frozen blanket. A frozen blanket.
Oh, a frozen
Yes.
blanket. Well, Santa,
Now, don't
come
you
on.
think a frozen blanket would be cold? Oh, you mean the movie Frozen? Yeah.
Do you know that song?
Everybody loves that.
Do you
Can
know
you
how
sing
to
it?
sing it? Can you sing that?
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it
Don't
s-
back anymore. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's
Good.
beautiful.
You're
Do
real
you know
good.
any Christmas carols?
That's not how it goes. You can't sing it.
How about Rudolph?
Well,
You know
how does
Rudolph?
it go?
Do you know how it goes?
Do you know how it goes?
Yes, I sing it at home.
Well,
You don't
can
wanna-
you sing it here? Because I don't know how it goes, and I'd like to.
Well,
No.
Do you want to start it?
oh, I know what.
Okay.
Jesus loves me.
You know Jesus loves
Yeah.
me?
Okay, well,
That's a
you
good
could
Christmas
sing that one too.
This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
That is beautiful.
Oh, that was great. I like that, and I
That is great. That is great.
That's a
Did you know
great
that
Christmas
song, Kinley? Did you?
Kinley knows that song
You
too.
know, yes, I
Did
could
you
tell that you did.
Did you show Santa your nails?
Oh, yes, I love that
And your
beautiful tennis
diamonds.
bracelet.
Yes,
And
isn't that
Santa, I'm so
gorgeous?
proud that you know it's a tennis bracelet. Santa, you're smart. Does
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus have her nails painted like that?
You're a cutie.
Isn't she cute? Oh, here
Oh,
comes.
thank you, and you're very nice. And here comes Oliver, and he's got a mean look.
Hi, buddy.
Is Oliver an elf?
Yeah, he's dressed as an elf.
He's dressed as an elf. Well, he is very cute. Is Oliver? Should Oliver be on the good or the naughty list?
I think he been so good, so
He's been some good.
yeah.
That's good.
And he's on the good list.
That's good. Well, all of us have been some good. Most of us, hopefully,
Yes.
not on the naughty list.
I'm keeping a list.
Are you checking
Yes,
it twice,
did you
Santa?
hear that? Is there anything you'd like to ask Santa?
Do you want to ask Santa about it?
Well, what would you like to ask him, Kinley? You
A
have
frozen
to
fishing
talk-
pole?
You have to talk a little louder, or they can't hear you.
I want a frozen fishing pole.
Okay, and she wants a frozen fishing pole, too.
All right. I love to fish. We'll make sure you get that one.
What do you call your grandpa?
Paul.
Pa.
Paul?
Do you think there's anything that Pa would like?
Yes.
What is it?
I probably want a
He'd want a what?
scooter.
A
The scooter.
scooter?
Paul, you want a scooter? Peace and harmony. Probably easier to get a scooter, Paul.
Is there anything you think that your mom and daddy would like?
What does your mom and daddy want?
Do you know that mommy doesn't have any boots, so her was going to have boots for Christmas.
She needs boots for Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, good.
well.
Good boy. I like that.
Yeah, he is. He's thinking ahead, isn't he?
But I don't know what Daddy wants.
You don't think
Daddy wants boots for mommy too, I bet. If he's a smart daddy, that's what daddy wants.
I think he does. I think he has boots.
Daddy
he
has
does,
boots?
so he
Okay.
don't need
He
boots,
doesn't
but
need boots.
Mama does.
I already have my elf at home. I already do.
Yeah, you got your elf on the shelf?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have elf on the shelf too?
Well, I think that my mom put him back in the box.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
keep well there.
So Santa, are the elves coming to see you at night and telling you if
Oh,
they've been
yes, they
good?
keep watch for me.
Good, good.
Keep watch over all the houses. And they tell me what you're doing. You've been a good boy.
Yeah. My elf named Max.
Max?
He has an elf named Max.
Yes, I know Max quite well. He's a good elf.
And Amy's elf named Pixie.
And Pixie?
Okay.
Wow. You guys are you're just ready, aren't you? You got your tree already decorated, and you've got, well, don't put the cookies out yet, because they'll be molded by the time Santa gets
Well, they
there,
probably
so
wouldn't
don't do
last,
that.
Carolyn.
Hey, you know what, guys? I don't have my whole house decorated yet.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't mean it. Well, you know what?
What?
I don't either.
Me either. Me either, Noah. I need some help decorating my house. I wish I had some of Santa's magic to help me with that. So I wonder what Rudolph does during the rest of the year.
I know, Rudolph.
You know Rudolph?
Yeah.
Oh.
He probably charges
knows
up
Rudolph.
his nose.
Rudolph is my favorite reindeer, and he stays out in the pasture eating grass so he can grow strong. He's got a long journey to make Christmas Eve.
Oh,
He and all the reindeers are out in the pasture being healthy.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Do you think he lands on your roof, Noah?
I've never seen Santa do that before.
You haven't?
No.
You won't see me. You'll be asleep at night.
Yeah.
Do you have a chimney in your house?
Yeah.
Your fireplace?
They said you come through the door, didn't you?
I don't have a
You told me
fireplace.
come
You
through
don't?
the door.
No.
If you don't have a chimney, I'll find a way in. Don't worry.
Yes, I do have a chimney.
You do
You
have a
have three
chimney?
doors, so he can take his pick.
I mean, I don't. I don't
Whichever
have a
one that he
chimney.
wants to
Okay.
come in.
So, I'm gonna have
Do you have a mean dog or anything?
No.
Because he can always just throw the presents on the porch if you do, so it's okay.
It is so cold outside when it snows.
Yes, it is.
It
Cold
is.
outside when it snows. You
This
are
look-
just so decorated up
She
like
is.
this.
She's
It's
just
so
beautiful.
pretty. Well, Santa, is there anything you would like to tell them?
No, continue to behave
Santa's
and
talking to you, Noah.
continue to mind your mommy and dad, okay?
Yeah.
You're on the good list right now. I'd like for you to stay
I think
there.
we need to tell Oliver that. I think you need to make a special point. Well, you know what? Santa brought something, and he brought it, and he left it. And now we're going to let him give it to you.
Oh, my
and this
goodness.
is just a t-shirt.
What did Santa bring? Can you get that? Let me help you.
And this is in conjunction with Santa. Do you want to give that to him? We got something there because we're going to have Tarzan and Jungle Book at the Art Center. So just to start that out with, we brought you a monkey. Let me see, can you get
Yes,
those?
I can.
I will. And we'll give Oliver one, even though he didn't join us much.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Can you take one to your brother?
And look at that. What is that?
I don't
right,
have
that's a
one on.
monkey.
That's okay. You don't have to take it right now. We'll just hold on to it. Let me take that away from your little face so everybody can see your face. Have you ever seen the Jungle Book? Do you have the Jungle Book
that.
cartoon?
You can
All the
wrap it
things you
around
have in
your,
here.
I can do.
or you
Oliver.
can wrap it
Oliver, here
around
you go,
your
baby.
arm.
That's another ring for you?
Here, Santa, you can give that.
there.
And I think you can
Do you want to go
eat
get that from
ring.
Santa?
Here you go, buddy.
Give you that, or are you good?
That's
You know
yours.
it?
Sounds good.
Yes, thank you.
Here,
This is
we'll
yours.
put
Take
this
this.
monkey somewhere else.
No, this is
I'm afraid
yours
it's
right
going to
here.
get in your hair.
It's got
But
one
see,
in it.
you can put him around your
Grab
arm.
on
Do you
to
want
it.
Oliver? Do you want the monkey around
You're
your?
going to take it a piece at a time. huh?
Yeah, he's not going to, not going to work
Okay.
at it
But
like
you have to
that.
ask Mommy before you
Look
can
at
have
all
the
nice
candy, that's
things
for
you
sure.
got. Who is that? Who is this?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
That's right.
Do you wanna open
I'm
up
also
yours and
known
look
as
what's
St.
in there?
Nicholas. Did you know that? See my belt buckle? St. Nicholas.
But you have to ask Mommy first.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same as Santa Claus.
I'm going to get out of my chair so I
You didn't know that, did you?
Okay.
He's just being a smart.
We'll be done in a minute. And here's your monkey. Would you like to see my monkey, would you? There you go. Ooh, he's green.
Yeah.
That's fun. And stickers?
Stickers?
Stickers.
And Mr.
Santa,
Monkey can hang onto your arm.
Ooh.
look at that.
And you can eat your ring, but ask your mom first.
What is this?
That's candy too, but you better ask Mommy first. Probably have
You
to eat
a
your
thing
lunch
of
first.
stickers, too. Who is that?
A snowman.
Frosty the Snowman.
Okay, guys, we're going to run out of time.
We are, so let me put all this
So
back in
you're
your
going to
bag.
have to come over here and probably give Santa a hug because he's the guy that's going to show up.
There you go.
And you know what? I think, Noah, that he's probably going to show up at your house. I do.
I do too.
And I think he's going to show up at your house.
I'll be
So you
there.
better be ready.
you wanna give
and you
Santa
better
5?
Remember.
Or are you comfortable over here?
So
That's
if
okay if you
you're
are.
thinking something that you're
Come
not
here, give me a
gonna
hug.
do. You can come around here behind us, Noah, so you don't.
Come this way, baby. Yeah,
Come
no,
behind
go,
you,
go, that,
sweetie.
go that way. Come around.
Isn't she pretty?
She's the cutest thing.
She is.
Come around here, Noah, and give me a hug. Big boy.
Where's Oliver? Oliver, do you want to give Santa a hug?
High five. Yeah, there you go. Hey, buddy.
Ooh, that's it, Santa. That's as good as it gets.
I'm going to barely touch you, and then we're out.
That's okay. It's okay.
Tough, isn't it?
All right.
Oh, that's nice. You got
Kinley, I want to
my
thank you
favorite
and
color.
Oliver
Red is your favorite
for
color?
coming.
Yeah, Noah.
And Santa, I want to thank you for being here.
I know
You've been all over town with me all week.
Santa's been busy, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. And
Thank you
you're
very much.
welcome to stay, but we've got some serious business we got to talk about here, and we're almost out of time.
All righty, well, I'll go tend my reindeers.
Okay. Thank you, Santa.
See y'all later. Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys.
Merry
You can
Christmas.
go sit with your mom again if you want. Noah?
I'll miss that here.
Yes. Noah's going to stay here. He's going to
All
be our
right,
co-host.
that's fine. He
Okay.
can help co-host this, and
Okay.
Kinley could too if she wanted to. Sue, you got things happening? Several things.
We do. We are having a community wellness clinic with Tabitha Smith's place and Stones River Hospital. It's signing up. It's a great healthcare sign up for people who don't have health insurance. So you just need to bring, when you come, last year's tax return, your social security number and birthday, and we will sign you up for the Affordable Care Act so that you can get health insurance. And then we have an ad out that says, have yourself a merry little colonoscopy, because everybody, it's their end of the year and they have their deductibles paid for. It's time to get other little procedures done that you've been putting off. So we wanted to talk to you about that. And of course, we continue to serve lunch here in Woodbury at the Stones River Hospital every day.
I was over there last week.
Yeah, it's all good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It is. You know, all of the Christmas events are winding down. I mean, they really are. We still have some things going on in December. Of course, you probably won't be seeing this until after this is over, but the Lions Parade and everything is going to be the 6th of December, and of course they have several events, but you want to come for our Christmas parade because it's always a good one. The Christmas Gala will be on December 12th at the Senior Center. That's one of their major fundraisers for the year, and it's a lot of fun. You have elegant place settings, tables. They'll have entertainment and a great dinner.
And a silent auction.
Yes, and they do have a silent auction.
I bought a whole bunch of stuff there last year.
And of course, the Christmas dinner theater at the Art Center and gift shop is open for all the unique gifts that you're looking for.
After this.
You can always visit Woodbury, our downtown area. Our square is great. We have a lot of antique stores, home decor shops, or you can just stroll around the square. We have a great square and stop and eat at a number of restaurants that are around the square. And we just want to invite you down there. There's still a lot of time left for you to shop and enjoy yourself in Woodbury and have a good time. Above all else, have a good time. And this is also the season of giving, and so we don't want to forget the people that are having a difficult time this time of the year, and you still have time to give and share. You've got the Angel Tree for the children. You've got the food bank, the senior center. Always, they have a tree up that has senior stars on it because we have a lot of seniors that don't have family left, and they always appreciate your help because most of them are on fixed incomes. So many of our local churches are giving out, are having food baskets that they're fixing to give out, and I believe that there's a Christian men's group, and that's non-denominational, and they're all coming together to provide food for at least 100 families.
Wow.
The community church would be the headquarters for that, but you can take non-perishable food items to, I think it's Antiques and More is a drop-off point, and also the old feed store. And you can take those, and of course our food bank always needs food. So
Carolyn, where do you find the angel trees? Besides, you have the senior one at the senior center. Where are the angel trees for?
Well, the angel tree at the senior center is for the elderly.
For the elderly,
For the children, there's several trees around town in the banks and everything. But I believe Lisa Baird with the domestic violence is heading that up.
Okay, good.
This year. So, and of course, we're getting into January. We will be having the Chamber of Commerce annual banquet, which is scheduled for Thursday, January 22nd. And we've had a really busy year this year, and we hope that it increases for the next year with all of the events and all of our marketing. We have a great board for the Chamber that works all year long on things, and these are all volunteer people. The entire board are people who volunteer their time to serve Cannon County. So we need to keep that in mind. And Sue, yeah, I'm sure the hospital has things ongoing.
We do.
At both hospitals.
We do. We're rocking and rolling.
I knew you were.
Yeah.
I knew you were.
Yeah, you know, at DeKalb, we did a whole thing for a group for a diaper drive and baby gifts, so we would be more than glad to help here and have something for the Angel Tree. So I'll get with Lisa and we'll see what we can do.
Right. And like I say, that you don't have to hunt too long to find people that are needy or places that you can go. And of course, the churches are some of the main ones that help with this every year. And Noah, is there anything you'd like to add to this? Anything you'd like to tell everybody out there?
Do you want to say have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year?
Well, I found out this. I don't know anything.
You don't know anything?
You don't know what to say?
You've already said all that you know to say, yeah.
Well, thank you for your beautiful song. And
yes,
thanks
and for coming and being a part of our show this year.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, and you have a Merry Christmas.
Bye, Noah.
Bye.
All right, Sue.
Okay.
We don't have anything left except to wish everybody a very Merry
That's
Christmas.
right. And a Happy New Year. Thank you, guys.
And a happy and healthy New Year.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you in January.